Hello, my Crackerjacks. Welcome to my Crackerjack Box. Kiki here, coming at you with a little something new. I decided that I'm going to do some reviews. Sometimes movie reviews, sometimes TV reviews. I watched something recently and I have something to say about it. So I thought, hey, I'll just do a review and see what you guys think. So, for everybody who is a returning Crackerjack, much love. If you're a brand new Crackerjack, much love. We love everybody here. If you're brand new, if you could hit that subscribe button, maybe hit that notification bell to all. I'm Hot Mess Express. Never know when I'm going to drop a video. Neither do I. Anyway, if you want to get into my Crackerjack box and you're new, or even if you're a returning Crackerjack and you just haven't gotten in, you can send your name, your address, and your email to kikiscrackerjackbox@gmail.com. Or you can slide over to my DMs, Instagram, same information. Okay, so what are we going to review today? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I have quite a few tattoos. Love them. I have a few piercings too, but I just love my tattoos. And I loved Ink Master. Like the old, the original with Dave Navarro and Oliver and Chris Nunez. I mean, I loved that specific Ink Master. Season after season, loved watching them get eliminated and all that. I loved all the twists and the turns. I didn't so much like the housing stuff, like all the drama. It's a little much, but that's okay, because when you saw the flash challenges and you saw the tattooing and you heard the critiques and you got to get all the way to the end to see who was going to win, and for me it was like my Super Bowl, I guess you could say. So anyway, COVID happened and there was some controversy, and so Ink Master went away for a while. And I was like, oh, okay. So I heard they were bringing back Ink Master. I'm like, cool, it's going to be awesome. But then they said, it's the new Ink Master. And I thought, the new Ink Master? What are you talking about? Well, let me tell you. Okay, new hosts, new judges, 3 to be exact. New shop, new living quarters. I mean, new everything. There's 10 artists. They brought back some of the best from past seasons that are battling it out for Ink Master. This season, there'll be 10 episodes. So you're going to want to check that out. And so let's get into it. Okay, so this Ink Master is going to be hosted by Joel Madden. He's one of the band members, one of the lead members for Good Charlotte. And the 3 judges are Ryan Ashley. Now, Ryan Ashley is one of the female winners from Ink Master. She had like the least experience and blew everybody out of the park and became Ink Master. So she's the first judge. The next one is Ami James. I'm not completely... I've heard the name, but I didn't exactly know who he was. But he's very much a subject matter expert, so to speak, when it comes to Japanese tattoos. Like, he knows everything about them. And there's lots of rules, I guess. Okay, and then there's Nico Hurtado, and he does color realism. So I saw the work of the judges. I thought that was pretty good, I mean, they seem qualified to do the job, I guess would be a better statement. And then I heard that Dave Navarro would be making an appearance. So, with all that said, I'm going to stop just for a second, and I'm going to say probably spoilers, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the first episode of the new season, spoiler alert. Okay, did I red flag it enough for y'all? Okay, good. Now let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, okay, they were doing they called it the Tattoo Gauntlet. Okay, so there was going to be 3 chances to save your spot and not be kicked off on the first episode. So, okay, yeah. So the first challenge it was the judge design, and they got to pick what the design was, and then you had to do the tattoo in the style of the judge. So, like, for an example, Ryan Ashley, she's very good with line work, and Ami, he's very good with Japanese, obviously, and Nico is very good color realism. So they could pick to do any of them, and it was pretty brutal. Kind of, they had only 60 minutes to do the tattoo in. So, and they didn't have hints. Like, the Japanese people either had to know the colors or they didn't, that kind of stuff. And when I say Japanese, I mean the style. Okay. So anyway, so they go through, they do the 60 minutes, da 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 da. Well, one of the things is you're trying to stay safe in the next, so you don't have to tattoo. So basically what happens is if you win the first round and you get a safety in the first round, then you don't have to tattoo in the second. If you get a safety in the second, you don't have to tattoo in the third. Got the gist? Okay. Now the third one is the final one, and that's where the elimination comes in. So I'm going to give a few spoilers, but I want to try to leave a little bit to make you actually watch the episode, I guess you could say. So first of all, like I said, the first one is a judge design. 2 people were able to be safe from that. The next one was, this was insane. So these canvases would come in and they wanted these crazy ideas on like painful parts of the body. So like one person wanted a tattoo in their armpit. One person wanted a tattoo on the back of their, like, where your knee creases, kind of like there. The back of the head, let's see, the ankle, the foot. All these are very painful places. And then on top of that, they had really crazy ideas that they were trying to fit into these tattoos. And they only had 5 hours to tattoo. So, yeah. So in that one, 2 more people. Was it 2? Wait, let me think. 1, 2, 3. 3 more? 4 more. Okay, so 2 in the first, 4 in the second, and then that left 4 in the third. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so in the third battle, oh wait, there's a twist in the second, but I'm not going to tell you because I want you to watch it. Then in the third battle, there is 4 people. They have 5 hours, and they have to do a tattoo in the style not of anything from the first judge designs. They had to do a style and a basically the people that had the safety, they were going to decide who's going to do what and what kind of tattoo they were going to do, that kind of thing. And so they couldn't do the same as their first. So if they did a line drawing in the first gauntlet, they could not do a line drawing in the third phase, if that makes sense. And then, of course, the people that were safe, they were all getting together, and they were gonna give the last 4 some really challenging things. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you this though. You just gotta watch the episode because wow, it was just crazy. The way things played out was just crazy. Now, with all that said, here's my thing. One thing I really liked about Ink Master is that they were edgy. They were, sometimes Dave and Chris and Oliver, they were like, they would get cutthroat with these people. They would just like, no baby steps at all. And I liked it. Like, it was edgy and it was tense and it was strategic and it was fun and it was, nail biting kind of thing. And then you'd get into the tattoos and you'd be like, oh, I can see what he's saying, or you know what I mean? You didn't have to be a tattooer. So this season, I am not feeling the exact same thing. Now, Dave Navarro does play a part. I will tell you that he is the master of chaos. And basically, what he does is he comes in and tells them, and that's not all. You know how he does. Throws them a little bomb here, a challenge there, turns it up a notch, gives it a twist. That's going to be his thing. So he comes in and stops by and will increase the stress level, so to speak. In fact, one of the tattoo artists says, I had nightmares for like months after I did Ink Master, and that's not all, that kind of thing. Anyway, so there's kind of that. I think they're throwing that in because of the entire thing being revamped. But here's my problem. I love Ryan Ashley. I think she does beautiful tattoos. I don't think that she doesn't belong there. It's just the dynamic is weird, like to me. And then the Japanese Ami, the Japanese style tattoo artist, and the Nico Hurtado, all of them are not bad artists. I don't even know that they're bad judges. It's just that the feel for me, I don't have the same, it doesn't have the edgy feel that it used to, and that was what I liked about it. I feel like the network that is doing the series, Paramount, is trying to be too conservative with it. And it's Ink Master. There's certain things you just can't, I don't know. Maybe as the season goes on, it'll grow on me. But right now, let me just say this. I watched the first episode. It wasn't horrible, but am I dying to see the second one? I could take it or leave it. Now, again, what I say with all the things that I review and things that I talk about and whatever, this is completely my opinion. I am not trying to dissuade anybody from watching. This is just how I feel about it. If you watch Ink Master and you feel differently, I'm open to conversation, always, as long as it's respectful. Again, I probably have let's see, I have a ton of tattoos. Maybe at some point I'll have them all and I'll make a little slideshow or something, but I have a bunch. I have a ton on my back. I have a unicorn on my ankle. I have a ring of sunflowers that's a crazy one, on my ankle over here. I've got them on my wrist. I got them on my arm. I got it up here. I mean, I got tattoos, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to that part. What I like, what I don't like. But as far as this goes, again, just my opinion, but in my opinion, I think they really screwed up when they just, to me, it's kind of like, okay, if you guys have ever seen the movie, have you ever seen the movie Casino? And then in the beginning, it's all edgy, it's all crazy, it's all the mob and da-da-da. And by the end, it's families that are on vacation, daycares in the casinos. You know what I mean? It's like a watered down type thing. And that's kind of the feel I got from this. So, I'm not trying to dissuade anybody from watching it. The judges are knowledgeable. The host, he's okay, and whatever, but I miss the old three. I just do. So, anywho, so that is my review of the brand new Ink Master. Like I said, I only watched episode 1, but that's pretty much where I stand. So, I'd love to know your thoughts on if you watch Ink Master, if you don't, what you think, so forth and so on. Feel free to throw them in the comments. I'd be happy to converse with ya. And, yeah, so, as you guys know, remember, everybody here is welcome. I love everybody. And remember, Kiki loves you.